You're telling me that you made a series of version 2.0 and Happy Home Paradise videos and no one is watching them? I don't think anyone is interested in long videos. Wait, I have timestamps, I don't need them to watch the whole thing. Yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that no one is watching your videos. Hey guys, Jayden here. I hope you have fun with version 2.0 and Happy Home Paradise. Right now, it's about halfway through November. It's time for another set of seasonal DIY recipes. I made a video about maple leaf items half a year ago for the Southern Hemisphere. Since version 2.0 changes a lot of things, I need to make a new video of it. In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about maple leaf DIY recipes. Maple leaf season lasts from the 16th through 25th of November in the Northern Hemisphere and May in Southern Hemisphere. During that time, hardwood and fruit trees turn red and you may find maple leaves on your island. Whenever you see one, use your net to catch it, just like you did with cherry blossom petals. There isn't much to say as far as catching maple leaves goes. But the recipe though, there is one maple leaf recipe added in version 2.0. You know what that means. You can only get the maple leaf recipes from balloons. Balloons have a chance of spawning every 5 minutes from one side of the island. They have a 15% chance of missing recipes. You can check the chimneys to see where the balloons come from. And you can redirect the balloons with tall objects like jail bars. The direction of the wind changes at approximately 7 AM and 7 PM, so plan accordingly. Alternatively, with the version 2.0 update, it is possible for Kapp'n to take you to Maple Leaf Island even if it's not the correct season. If the ING god is on your side, that is. It's worth noting that you can get almost any out-of-season seasonal DIY recipes this way. Here's the problem, even if you do land on a Maple Leaf Island, there is no guarantee that you'll get the missing maple leaf recipe from the bottle, since message bottles come from villagers. As such, this method is very inconsistent compared to grinding balloons. Back to basics, I guess. With the brand new maple leaf rug recipe, there are 10 maple leaf recipes in the game. 2 of them are also Trees Bounty recipes. If you need a refresher on how to get acorns and pine cones, I made a video on them in September. Additionally, Cornimer shows up in Harp's Island in fall in place of Tortimer, and he'll give you a random number of acorns per day when you speak to him. Speaking of acorns, the recipe for acorn rug is added in version 2.0. I hope you're aware of this. In fact, all seasonal recipe sets have at least one new recipe added in 2.0, except for Summer Shell set. Back to maple leaf recipes, the spawn rates for balloons are really low, and the fact that you can get duplicate recipes without completing the set doesn't help either. As if it can't get any worse, I have bad news for players who haven't obtained a single seasonal recipe during this time. If there are multiple seasonal DIY sets available, the game will not prioritize giving DIY recipes with earlier deadlines. All missing seasonal DIY recipes have the same chance of showing up. There are 32 seasonal DIY recipes available at this time, so have fun if you're new to this game. Well, technically speaking, it should be 29 because Isabel gives you 3 recipes for free. Let's say you already have all 22 non-maple leaf recipes. Getting 10 recipes in 10 days is still more reasonable than getting 15 recipes in 10 days. Just saying. Here are the 10 maple leaf items in the game. I'm showing these items in Photopia so I don't have to use a lot of materials and customization kits to show every customization option. Maple leaf pondstone. Looks a little brown compared to cherry blossom pondstone. This recipe belongs to the stone series, that means there is still an imposter among us. Let's vote it off the island. Red leaf pile. There are several leaf piles in this game and this one requires maple leaves specifically. If you haven't gotten this already, Isabel will give you this recipe during the morning announcements. Leaf stool, just a 3-legged stool with a maple leaf design. Trees Bounty big tree. It requires a lot of materials. but it doesn't sell as much as I hoped. Tree's Bounty Arch. I still want one of these when I found out Poppy has one of these in her house. Maybe when I visit her house, I will go ahead and buy it. Autumn Wall. Looks kinda pretty, don't you think? Color leaves floating. Step on it and it will make sounds. Maple Leaf Umbrella. Kinda bummed out that this is not Poppy's default umbrella. Maple Leaf Pochette. Are you feeling fashionable? Maple Leaf Rug. At the time of this recording, I'm still on the hunt for this recipe and it's too difficult to grind on my second island. To craft one of every maple leaf item, you need 57 maple leaves, 9 pine cones, 9 acorns, 10 pieces of stone, 24 clumps of wheat, 8 pieces of wood, 23 tree branches, and 4 pieces of clay. Excluding the red leaf pile recipe, mushroom crafting recipes, and tree's bounty recipes, there are 9 recipes to get and each balloon has a 15% chance of a new recipe. Assuming balloons are guaranteed to spawn every 5 minutes, the average time of completing the recipe set is 5 hours by popping about 60 balloons. If balloons are guaranteed to show up, that is, like I mentioned many times. Even if it takes longer than in pre 2.0, it's still an improvement over the Cherry Blossom DIY set, which now has 15 of them. Because this is an enhanced version of an existing seasonal recipe video, I can give shout out to the same villager, in this case, Poppy. If she is not your starting villager, she has this autumn-y looking house interior with some autumn furniture. Poppy has one of the best looking houses in the game in my opinion, but the biggest problem of her house is this dummy fig workbench. This dummy fig workbench makes the right side of her house inaccessible to villagers. Whenever she has visitors, her house gets really cramped as heck. I really need to make a lot of progress in Happy Home Paradise so I can do something about it. Tom Nook, I'm trying to sneak around, but Poppy's workbench is dummy fig, and the extra half space of item size keep alerting the Paradise planning. There you have it, everything you need to know about the Maple Leaf DIY recipes. I'm still making videos of my Happy Home Paradise playthrough. If you have the time, please go ahead and check them out, as I put my time and effort into making those videos. With Diamond and Pearl coming out this Friday, I might just focus on them instead, but that doesn't mean I'll stop making Animal Crossing videos. If you find this useful, be sure to like and share the video and subscribe to my channel. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.